on Saturday afternoons because I know you wondering what are we going to talk about and what are we going to do. So let me tell you why Clara is not here today. Clara is in California attending the Zeta Phi Beta sorority Bulai. Also, she is going to attend a class reunion. This class reunion is the Dungy School class reunion. So if you attended Douglas Dungy School and you want to see what's going on and what's happening out in LA, Los Angeles, California, they're having this school reunion, the Dungy School reunion. Calvin, did you go to Dungy School?
Oh, Mrs. Hunter, some of the best days in my life were at Dungy High School. Thanks so much to so many people out there in the Dungy area that made things so many things possible. I had a great time at Dungy. Matter of fact, I wish I was at the reunion so I could thump some of the people back on the head that used to thump me on. See, Mom had a homeroom class out there. One of her homeroom students, George Farmer, you know, what he would do when he would see me come over to the high school party, he'd thump me on top of my head. I wish I was out there now so that I could be a part of that and could thump George back. But I know that they're having a great time. I know that a lot of people who wish that they were out in California.
But I definitely wish
I wish I was too, because I know it's great. But then, Dungy High School is across the world. The people that have come from Dungy High School have done so many good things. And I look forward to hearing more about it. See, I want you to sit back, though, and relax and enjoy yourself and to be a part of today's Clara Luper radio show. And because she will be calling in. She may call in, Shelley may call in, Mr. Wilson may call in. But they wanted to dedicate today's program to a very special young man who just got in this world, Miss Hunter. I got a brand new nephew.
A brand new nephew. Well, now, Calvin.
A brand new cousin nephew.
Oh, now which one is it? Cousin, nephew, cousin. Now which one is it?
Well,
Calvin?
he's mine. He's so little, so cute,
and so
innocent. And this is his very first Saturday. But I want to welcome Brandon Demetrius to the Clara Luper radio show. I know he's laying back crying right now, asking for his formula. But then, one thing that he got was an NAACP membership. Guarantee that. Anytime you come into the family, you got to be a part of the NAACP. You got to help those people who are trying to help you. But then we have so much fun here, and we look forward to having a great time.
Yes, indeed, a great time. Now your little nephew or your little cousins that just arrived.
Brandon, I can call him anything.
We can call him Brandon now. Okay.
We want to call him.
Brandon is here. Now Brandon needs to see
Willie Germany and Pat Germany, his grandparents. They really had a great time just telling me about it and then showing him to me too. But the dude was born July 29th, and he's already a terror. But he's already getting involved because he's concerned. I don't know if he knows the problems that we face here in the city, but he's already off into it. But then we be live, we be in color, right here on KBYE, right here. We enjoy it because a lot of things that we do. Like I enjoy being able to go by Sir Charles Taylor. Miss Sonny, you seen that suit that I got?
No, but I'm looking to see it. But what I want,
Sir Charles kicked me back. I mean, he put a suit on me, tied me down, tailored me right, and then dared me to go out and not say I was short. But Sir Charles Taylor takes care of plenty of business. He's at 6225 Southeast 15th Street. Say you go by there and you tell him you heard about it on the Clara Luper radio show. I know that you're going to get a great bargain because he's economical and then he's good. And then his son is a heck of a basketball player, excuse me, but a heck of a basketball player. But we'll be hearing a lot more about him in the coming months.
But now I want Brandon to get some insurance. Again, Brandon needs some life insurance, and I want him to start with his life insurance the first day. And then this person that I want him to contact is Maryland at Allstate Insurance Company. I want him to be sure to contact Maryland and start out with his insurance. So when he gets 20, he's all carried away. You don't have any problems to worry about because his education will be taken care of. and everything is taken care of, and he'll be on his way. This is what we want is none other than Maryland Luper Hildreth at Allstate Insurance Company. We appreciate him calling Maryland.
Well,
This
you know,
evening,
Brandon has no fear because Brandon is glad to be here. You know, he come right along with us. But then we promise you a very exciting show that we have on the line our very special, our very, very special reporter, beautiful young lady, dynamic young lady, Zeta Phi Beta young lady, out there having a great time. She's also attending that Dungy High School reunion that we talked about earlier. But I want you, all of you, to sit back, relax, and listen to our very special reporter, Clara Luper. Mama dear, how you doing?
I am
Los
fine.
Angeles, California.
Happy good evening to all of you in Oklahoma City.
Say what, Mom? Say it again now. I want to make sure. Where are you?
I am in Los Angeles, California, but it's a special good evening to the people throughout the state of Oklahoma. It has been a long week. It has been an exciting week. I had the opportunity, along with Shelley, to attend the 1986 Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Boule in Anaheim, California. It was there that 3,000 Zetas met to select their leader for the next 2 years. Mrs. Eunice Thomas from Washington, D.C. was elected as the Grand Bacillus. The next boule will be held in Baltimore, Maryland. It was quite interesting to note that 3 of our sorors from Oklahoma City received special awards. Representative Freddie Williams, Mrs. Sylvia Lewis, and Mrs. Willa Rose. But the exciting part of it was to come home to Los Angeles, where I was met by Mrs. Carrie Watkins, Mrs. Maddie Baker, and my own, and I love to call him mine, son, George Farmer. George Farmer met me at the airport in a brand new Mercedes and took us into Anaheim. Now, the exciting part about this story is this was a young man that was serving as the manager of the 1986 Dungy reunion. Yes, it was interesting, but we are back now in Los Angeles, California at the Crown Plaza Holiday Inn, one of the newest Holiday Inns in California. Naturally, we had great expectations when we came here. And I want to report to you that it was even better than we imagined. The 1986 Dungy All-School Reunion is truly a success. Now, speaking of success, what do you call a success? A success is when you walk in and everything is completely organized. We arrived here at the hotel and we went into salons A and B, where all of our materials were ready to go. Sitting there were young people that I had worked with, but now they were very successful young people. I really wanted to share these moments with you, and that's why I've invited some representatives here to be with me. I want everybody in Oklahoma City to know that I've just completed a conference with Maurice Parker, who is now a businessman from Houston, Texas. I want you to know that I have been with the King Ung, I call him, from Concord, California. I've had the opportunity to speak to Mary Leslie Moore, very successful young lady. I have had the opportunity to see Sandra Butler and her husband Roy Robinson. Roy Robinson is a brother to the Robinsons who own service stations in Oklahoma City. But that's not all of the story. The story is that I have seen my children again. The story is that Faye Billingsley sends a special hello to all of the people back home. But I would like first to talk to some of the people from Oklahoma City that are here with me to get their reaction. And here's Shelley Luper.
Well, Mom, you know, you're talking so fast, and our audience we just been waiting to hear from you to find out about the exciting things that are happening out there.
Okay.
You know, we know that in August 10th, Shelley's birthday is coming up. But then I know Shelley's coming near the phone. But do you realize that we have a new you have a new nephew, and his name is Brandon Dimitri. Benita had a beautiful boy, you know.
Oh, that's good.
Just so we could tell you here. And this is his very first Saturday. You know what he did right away?
Right.
They got an NAACP membership.
Well, that's intelligent. Everybody should do that.
Now, okay, is Shelley Boo there?
Definitely.
The big teenager? Hello, Jefferson High School. No, Jefferson Middle School. How are you doing? What's happening in California town?
Had lots of fun.
Uh-huh.
With friends.
Oh, well, tell us.
Enjoyed myself tremendously.
Well, tell us. We don't want to hear about the party. We just want to hear about the things that you've learned. Did you learn anything?
I had the opportunity to go to Disneyland.
Oh, okay. Did you see anything exciting?
Yes, it was lots of fun. I saw the electric parade.
Electric
And I
parade?
saw all the Disneyland characters, and we rode the ride.
What do you mean we? Is that young lady from North Carolina there? What's her name?
Philadelphia, Robin.
Robin from Philadelphia. Is she near the phone?
No, she's already gone back.
She's already gone. Okay, well, what are you all doing now? What are you doing?
Now I'm talking to you.
Great. You're not only talking to me, you're talking to the most intelligent listening audience in Oklahoma, because you're a part of the Clara Luper radio show today. Do you realize that? And it's only 5:30 in Oklahoma City.
It's 3:30 here.
Okay.
Well, here's Mama.
Here's Mama.
Yes, Calvin, that was Shelley. Certainly Shelley's looking good today as she and others, 179 others, are dressed in that good old dungy colors.
Dungy colors. What color are dungy colors, Mom?
Gold and blue.
Gold and blue. They still got that?
Yes.
I bet if Mr. Tompkins could see you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Calvin, here's the young lady that was responsible for the first reunion. Here she is, Sonora Ward Adams.
Little Sonora, she's a Zeta too. Hello, Mrs. Adams. Welcome to the Clara Luper Radio Show, live and in living color here in Oklahoma City. How are you doing?
Oh, great. Thanks for welcoming me to the show, Calvin. I'm doing great. I really want to tell you some of the people I've met, okay?
Would you?
All right.
You haven't seen George Farmer, have you?
I have right here beside me George Farmer.
Would you thump him upside the head for me?
I will do that,
I
right?
appreciate it.
The people that I have seen in my very own class that are making this reunion coast to coast 1986 a smashing success.
Dungy.
Dungy Ike, that you wouldn't believe. For example, a class of 50 members, Luper Jenkins Jr., a class of 50 members, Teresa Joe Arbor Scott, and
Ooh.
a class of 50 members.
Those are majorettes you're talking about.
Those are majorettes. And
Those are majorettes. Those are some dynamic, young, beautiful ladies.
right.
Are they still as attractive as they were in high school?
Attractive is not more attractive and much more successful. They know how to live. They know how to drive Mercedes.
Mercedes. I was bragging on an earlier show. You know, we have a 2:30 show here on KBYE. I was saying that that there was a Jaguars and things that were picking everybody up that was from the Oklahoma City area. But I didn't realize it was Mercedes. How can a Dungy student drive a Mercedes?
You'll have to ask George Farmer. You'll be talking to him, sure.
Okay, well, thump him upside the head before you get on the phone, because all of us in Oklahoma City want him to be thumped. Okay. Okay.
Okay, Calvin, you see, we are really excited here, and I wish you could see us. We are here in one of the most beautiful suites that you would ever want to look at, with a real tree. But here's Barbara.
With a real what?
Tree.
Tree?
A live green tree.
Where?
Here in our suite.
In the suite?
Plaza, yes.
Oh, man, you know, at Dungy, we used to have trees in the middle of the football field.
But now we have trees. And we
In the
are
suite.
living it up. And incidentally, Curly's Floss sends a special hello to you, and he's been very kind to us.
Great.
We've been here.
Great, okay.
Calvin, at Dungy, there was a young lady that worked in her parents' laundry, Barbara Warren. And I am so proud of this young lady who is a very successful executive secretary here in the Los Angeles area. And I want to say hello to all of the people out in Oklahoma.
Okay, well, Oklahoma City, you're listening to the Clara Luper radio show live and in living color. You're getting a first-hand report from L.A., California, from the Dungey High School reunion. What we have on the phone now is a beautiful young executive secretary from Dungey that's now in the L.A. area. Her name is Barbara Warren.
Right.
Right. How are you doing, Barbara?
Los Angeles Dungey reunion.
Okay.
And we're having a very exciting weekend here and still yet more to
Well,
come.
speak up because you got 150,000 people listening.
Okay.
Okay.
We're just really having a good time. Everyone is just happy to see each other they have not seen for years. And just all excitement is bursting out.
Oh, fantastic. Well, it's amazing how Dungey students can get out to California and still be successful.
Yes, that is so true.
How y'all do it?
Just pulling together.
Just pulling together.
Pulling together.
Pulling together.
Wanting to see this happen.
Well, how many people are there from the Dungey area? You know, that was a little, back in the good days when Dungey was a school, everybody, sometimes people would be ashamed to say they went to Dungey.
Oh, it's not that case now.
It's not that case now?
Proud of Dungey.
Oh, are you really?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Let me
fantastic.
give you back to Clara.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Calvin.
Yes, teacher.
When I arrived here, to our surprise, a young man was standing in the hall on the telephone. He had just arrived here in Los Angeles from Hawaii. And guess who it was?
From Hawaii?
Our cousin. I'm not going to allow you to guess. He was so proud to see us, and he was also so proud of our book until he bought 2 copies to take back to Hawaii.
Is that Behold the Walls?
Yes, Behold the Walls.
Fantastic.
It's unbelievable how these young people are responding to that book. And here's Joe Washington from Hawaii, from Honolulu, Hawaii.
And talking to us live and in living color. How you doing, Joe?
How you do, Calvin?
Oh, man, it's a fantastic world. I'm just a squirrel trying to make it. You know, how you doing?
I am doing great.
Well, tell me something good. What's happening with the Dungey class reunion? You know, Dungey classes.
Class reunion is one of the best reunions that I have ever seen.
Oh, man, really?
There is no words that would explain it, and there is no price.
Okay.
Well, thank you. Calvin.
Yes, teacher.
When I arrived here, to our surprise, a young man was standing in the hall on the telephone. He had just arrived here in Los Angeles from Hawaii. And guess who it was?
From Hawaii?
Our cousin. I'm not going to allow you to guess. He was so proud to see us, and he was also so proud of our book until he bought 2 copies to take back to Hawaii.
Is that Behold the Walls?
Yes, Behold the Walls.
Fantastic.
It's unbelievable how these young people are responding to that book. And here's Joe Washington from Hawaii, from Honolulu, Hawaii.
And talking to us live and in living color. How you doing, Joe?
How you do, Calvin?
Oh, man, it's a fantastic world. I'm just a squirrel trying to make it. You know, how you doing?
I am doing great.
Well, tell me something good. What's happening with the Dungey class reunion? You know, Dungey classes.
Class reunion is one of the best reunions that I have ever seen.
Oh, man, really?
There is no words that would explain it, and there is no price that would pay for this happiness. I've seen teachers, I've seen old friends, I've seen classmates, I've seen everything happen right here, and any point on the globe right here, there would be no more excitement that could ever be created, and I am bubbling with joy.
You're bubbling with joy. Fantastic. You know, I wish I was out there, but then you can't be everywhere. But it's so good that you all have taken the time to call us here and to share with our intelligent listening audience, because we have a very intelligent listening audience, because we got people that go to Sherry's Cleaners. You know, Sherry's Cleaners located at 4901 North Martin Luther King Street, right here in Oklahoma City, and they take care of plenty of business there. You know, there's a post office, it's the Enterprise Square, but then they take care of senior citizens. And then they also clean Mama's clothes. I know she's clean out there in that blue and white, isn't she?
She is clean in the blue and white, and we all, and I love, I respect, and everything for everyone back there in Oklahoma City, including the sheriff's cleaners. And we don't have much time. We've got a lot of things to do. We're busy, but we're really enjoying ourselves. And let me give you back to Clara.
Yeah, but before you go, would you do me a favor? Would you thump George on the head?
Okay, I'm sure you will do that to Calvin. It's interesting
Okay.
to see Kidnap Adams.
Kidnap is out there.
Everybody.
Kidnap Adams is out there. He graduated from Dungey, didn't he?
Right. I've seen all of the oranges. I've seen Joe, Virginia. I've seen Sandra Billingsley.
Oh.
Them all. We just had. I've seen Joe Louis Scott. I've seen Joyce Mitchell.
Joyce Mitchell?
Parker arrived here. Mr. and Mrs. Curly Sloss. And incidentally, I left them a few minutes ago all out in the Centinela Park where they have had a Dungey family reunion. It was interesting to note that they had actually home-cooked food with the men during the fete. It was unbelievable as you looked and saw 179 people dressed in blue and gold with a big sign and a big round saying, a big tiger saying, Dungey reunion.
You all took the tiger out there?
Of course.
Yeah, I got the Dungey tiger out there. Fantastic, Mom. Well, tell me more. Go ahead. Tell all of us more.
I would have to tell you the story of success.
Okay.
Years ago, I had the opportunity to write down 20 of my students that I thought were really successful. I was shocked because I could not write them all. I wrote down the names of 20 young people from Dungey School who are now in the business world. And one young lady that I'm quite proud of, Lois Arbaugh, who came out of my homeroom, who is now the owner of not one beauty supply store, but of two. And here she is, Lois.
Lois?
Hi.
Well, Lois, how are you doing? Welcome to the Clara Luper Radio Show, live and in living color, right here on KBYE 890 on your AM dial in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And you're talking to a very intelligent listening audience. And it's so good to hear about the great things that Dungey students, Dungey graduates are doing, have done. Tell us a little more about what you're doing.
Well, first I'd like to say greetings to all of my fellow Oklahomans.
All right.
And I am so happy to have an opportunity to speak with you. I have beauty supply stores here in Pasadena and Altadena.
Pasadena? That sounds like a dreamland.
Well, that's the city of roses.
The city of roses? And you have beauty supply houses?
Yes.
Oh, my. I didn't think that Dungey students cared that much about beauty.
Oh, listen, we have the most beautiful here. In Pasadena, we also have a Black Business Association.
You do? Fantastic.
So I am very happy to have an opportunity to speak with you and with the Oklahomans there. And the Oklahomans here are having an excellent time.
Well, what we want you to do is, one thing, thump George Schwarm on his head for me. Because he used to thump me when I was walking down the hall at Dungey School. Mr. Thompson was the principal back then. He just come by me and thump me, you know. But thump him for me. But I want you and all of you out there to realize that you know, it's fantastic to hear that you're having a great time. It's fantastic to know that you're doing so well, and it's even better to realize that as I go down 36th Street or if I go down 50th Street, I can look back at the times when, you know, there wasn't much there. They didn't think we'd ever come out of that ghetto. And yet, here you are, a successful black, and I know you're a beautiful businesswoman. Yeah, so right on, baby.
All right. Goodbye.
Take my nickel and,
Calvin,
yes, ma'am.
Interesting. We certainly should make a notation of that this when I arrived, I had the opportunity to talk to Charleston Heston.
You talked with Charleston Heston, the movie star?
Yes, Dr. Jolly West came over and took me to breakfast yesterday morning.
Oh,
So
well.
I got to deliver some books to UCLA this evening.
UCLA.
Dr. Jolly West told me to extend a happy hello and thank you all for letting us come to California. It was really a family reunion. The whole story of the Dungy reunion cannot be told with the words that we have here today, because one reunion that was quite interesting was one between my husband C.P. Wilson and Lincoln Isaac. They had not seen each other in over 45 years.
Oh my goodness.
Isaacs are here in NOLA and the group. But the success of anything depends upon the people that put it together. And naturally, I'm proud of all of my children. I expect so much out of them. But at this time, I would like to let George Farmer, the great chairman of this class, say a special hello.
Well, thump him upside the head before he come on the phone. Thump him upside the head for me. You're not going to thump it? Okay. Well, we'll talk with him. But while he's coming to the phone, you know, I want to remind all of you that Burgers Brothers Grocery right here in Oklahoma City is a great place to go, and you can get some rainbow bread there. Suggest you go by there, 412 South Harvey. They got some bargains that you wouldn't believe. Burger Brothers Grocery, 412 South Harvey. When you go in there, tell them you heard about it on the Clara Luper radio show. Now, we have a young man that I'm looking forward to interviewing. I haven't seen him 5 or 6 years. I'm still not as tall as he is, but I know he's still taking care of a lot of business. You taking care of my mother?
Definitely are, my friend. I guarantee it.
Yeah, fantastic. How are you doing, man? I realize that we're on the radio, and I want you to sit back and to relax and to be a part of the Clara Luper radio show today. And has anybody thump you upside your head yet?
No way.
No way. Well, how you doing? How's that Jaguar? It's not a Jaguar. Just a small Mercedes. A Dungy High School student, graduate, mind you, is driving a little bitty Mercedes.
Well, thanks to a lot of good computer products in Los Angeles. A lot of
Computer business? Oh, fantastic, bro. Now, it's the only way to fly. Do you have Allstate insurance?
Yes, I do.
Great. I wish Merlin was your agent. Merlin Hildred is, that's my little baby sister. And she loves to have clients that take care of a lot of business. But then that's the name of that tune. And I'm so proud of you. Tell us something about what's happening out there. You know, what's going on?
Well, with the Dungy High School reunion this calendar, we have been very successful thanks to a lot of good cooperation from a lot of good people. When I say a lot of good people like Tracy Harbaugh, Lawrence Harbaugh,
Well, you said that a little fast. Tracy who?
Tracy Harbaugh.
Tracy Harbaugh. What was her maiden name?
No, that's he.
What was his mate? Oh, well, he didn't have a maiden name, did he? Put tongue and foot in, didn't he? Okay.
And thanks to a lot of good people, Luper Jenkins,
Yeah.
Dorothy.
Is that Maggie Ann Patton?
No, that's Maggie Younger, Opal Younger, Dorothy Younger. Thanks to a lot of good people, it's been truly a success.
Oh, fantastic. And you say you're the chairman of the affair.
They made me the director of the situation, of which we proudly say that we are very, very pleased with the success we've had with people who have absolutely responded from one coast to the other. It's made us feel like, hey, we have accomplished our mission. And the mission was to be the reflection of a past from coast to coast.
Mm.
I can rightfully say, my friend, that it has lived up to that title.
Way to go, way to go. I'm extremely proud of the fact that I have an opportunity, one, to talk to you, two, that you're doing so well, three, that you're from Dungy. You know, I was telling the audience earlier about how you used to thump me upside my head. And I wanted somebody out there to thump you just all after all this time, but maybe I can get Curly Slaws to do it. But we don't have to worry about that no more because of the fact that you're doing well and you're doing this well, and it's a great, fantastic thing. Say, man, I'm extremely proud of you.
Well, I'm really proud of myself, as well as my mom and my constituents who have really worked very long to make us a success at this Calvin. We feel like this is the best that has ever happened and ever to come.
Well, you've been lucky, man, because you had some great teachers and some great people that you've had an opportunity to go to school with. We come a long way from Dungey. Now, isn't that a blessing? Now, okay. Well,
Give you back to Mom. I know she's anxious to get on the line.
oh, she is, and then we're running up the bill, but what does the money matter, when we're talking to Mr. Money himself? Say, I wanted to remind our audience that we're talking to Dr. George Foreman. Can call him doctor now because he's doing so well out there. If anytime you're in L.A., you got any computer business, look up George Foreman. I bet he can take care of you. But if you have a need for some groceries right now, if you have to have a need for that, then I want you to go by the Burger Brothers at 412 South Harvey, and we take care of plenty of business. Tell them you heard about it live in living color right here on KBYE, the Clara Luper Radio Show. So, Mom, are you there? Are you coming? She's not coming yet.
Okay, here I am.
Yeah, fantastic.
I'm sorry, I was watching the sun as it slowly goes down here in Los Angeles, California. In the meantime, this evening, I shall have the opportunity to once again go to the Pacific Ocean, and that's where I'm going.
What are you going to do in the Pacific Ocean? You didn't take your swimming suit. You didn't take no swimming suit.
Like Bamboo and others.
Oh,
I
Mom.
want you to know, Calvin,
Uh-huh.
that you're missed for not being here. You
Yeah.
should be here with the Dundee Ice, and that's what Curly Junior Blossom tells you. In the meantime, I had the opportunity today to be with wonderful Eastland Bobby
Yeah.
and Alvina, and to see their beautiful children with the precious children. Tell me,
Yes, Bob.
and all of you that are during my radio show, I do appreciate it. And I hope that you all are out working from Meadows and Porter because we've got to win.
With Meadows and Porter, Meadows, I don't know. We got him here in the studio, and he's just waiting on an opportunity to talk about some great things that are happening. I may have him come over and talk to you right now, but then I'm not. But we'll talk about that. But I understand now why it rained here last night. Because you took your swimsuit, and Mr. Wilson had his swimsuit, and y'all went in the Pacific Ocean, so it rained in Oklahoma. That's great. Yes.
The clock on the wall, I know it's time for me to say goodbye, but I do it with a sad note.
Okay.
James Smith, the grandfather of George Farmer Cody home, died in Detroit, Michigan. His funeral will be held in Oklahoma City on Tuesday. Certainly we, sympathy to his family. Look at now, Calvin, the most beautiful young people in the world. I'm going to have to say goodbye to you. And I want to tell the young people in Oklahoma City that have not bought my book that they shall miss you because like you guys are really bad. And until I see you again, I want you to remember whatever you do, you better do something because these kids are going to make you look bad.
Oh.
And I'm talking about in the business world.
In the business world? Well, anytime a Dungey High School student can go out there and drive up in a new Mercedes, open up 2 or 3 new businesses, and plus plan a fantastic reunion. I know everybody's having a great time. Hey, why don't you take our love and realize that we wish we were there, but we can't be there because we're here. We're part of the Clara Luper Radio Show. We're going to have an opportunity a little later on the show to talk with Mr. Meadows and Ms. Hunter. Got 3 or 4 things that we have to talk about. But then all of it has to do with trying to improve yourself. And so that's what we're about, you know.
You all talk because I'm going to need shrimp, prime rib, and crab. And this is Clara Luper on behalf of all of her children here in Los Angeles saying goodbye to you. See you soon. Bye-bye.
And we love you.
Okay, thank you.
All
Let me
right.
tell you something.
Tell me.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
By now, we just finished talking to Clara, Luper long distance in Los Angeles, California, where she's having a fantastic time there at the Dungy School reunion. But we want to talk about a fantastic time that we're going to have right here in Oklahoma City at the Freedom Center. And this is called our Freedom Fiesta. You know, each year we have what we call the Freedom Fiesta. Now, the purpose of this Freedom Fiesta is to raise money to help maintain the Freedom Center. So, beginning Monday the 11th, Monday is the 11th, and I want you to mark Monday 11th on your calendar and mark all the way down through Sunday the 17th. Beginning on Monday the 11th, we will have a get-together